In the last year, I had a birthday. I know, I'm not trying to brag, but I did have one. And I'm willing to bet that some of you had a birthday in the last year too. I've recently learned that there are more people with birthdays than I thought. If you do have one, it is a good excuse to celebrate. I've seen people do that. They throw a whole party. I haven't done that myself, but I have been to one of them before. Another thing that I keep seeing making the rounds on the social medias is that people are celebrating other things, like graduating from school. These things called reunions, bachelor parties, even breaking things in spring, I think. No matter what the reason you have to celebrate is, if you're on Virgin Voyages to do that, there's an add-on package that is perfect for the occasion, but I've hardly heard anyone talk about it. It's called Splash for Your Bash, and it's something you really ought to know about. Splash for Your Bash is an add-on package to any Virgin Voyages sailing. It can be applied on anywhere from 1 to 9 cabins to participate in and costs $250 per cabin and covers 2 people in the cabin. When you book it, you'll get the following. Every cabin receives a bottle of Moet and Chandon. There is a bottomless brunch for everyone connected to the Splash for Your Bash package. A dinner party complete with beverages and treat yourself items, once again for everyone connected to this Splash for Your Bash package. Let's dive in a little deeper on those second 2 items. The bottomless brunch will take place either at the Awake or Razzle Dazzle. It's for everyone who is participating in the bash, meaning that range of 1 to 9 cabins with 2 people per cabin. As for the bottomless part, yep, that means the alcohol is included in that price. If you were to purchase the bottomless brunch options yourself, they are on the menu at both restaurants, you'd be running $35 per person. So that's a $70 value. With Splash for Your Bash, though, it's included. And for the non-drinkers, you do have options that are alcohol-free, like mimosas, Bloody Marys, and NA beer that are all part of the bottomless brunch. Most importantly, you don't have to scramble to get the reservation, even for your big group. As you may know from our Virgin Dining video, brunch and dinner reservations can cause no small amount of anxiety among some Virgin sailors, so this can help take off that stress, which is doubly good because it's for a large group. As for the dinner party, if you buy the Splash for Your Bash package, the dinner party that comes with it has some extra perks along with that. Just like the brunch, you get a large group reservation at a restaurant. You'll also all eat together. Unlike the brunch, you may choose to host the meal at any of the specialty restaurants. The meal includes beverages as well. Once again, yes, that means both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Which beverages are available will depend on which restaurant you choose, but they will be a pre-selected list. The biggest deal for many people who buy this package are the included treat yourself items at the dinner. If you aren't aware, these items are additional cost items on the menu that can be fairly pricey, as much as $85. Your meal also comes with a special dessert, which is usually a small cake. The interesting thing about this package is that it's for almost anyone. It can be purchased by a single cabin or as many as 9 cabins. That means that it can be used in a small to medium-sized group or just a couple people sailing together. Even though there's no direct monetary value associated with it, there is a huge benefit in the group meals. Everyone that's participating is going to get to have 2 meals together, which is honestly a pain to coordinate otherwise, especially if you have more than 4 cabins total dining together. 4 cabin number is not arbitrary either, because at that many cabins, you get access to a special pre-cruise concierge assistance with the group dining reservations as part of the package. This is a great option for any group that's sailing together, even if they aren't celebrating something specific. It's also a nice alternative to the Splash of Romance package for couples that really don't see any value in the spa access. Like Splash of Romance, though, there is a limit on how many can be booked per cruise. A maximum of 50 groups can book a splash for your bash, so make sure to snag this package as soon as you're booked if you want it. There's something, well, a few things I haven't mentioned yet that make this particular package a little tricky to talk about. And my job is to be as clear and straightforward as possible. You see, not everything about this package is totally clear and straightforward. Here's what I mean. Some people have posted images from the Splash for Your Bash where they received a 10-shot Polaroid-esque camera. And that's a really fun perk. You get to snap some nostalgia-infused images and create fun keepsakes. I think it sounds great. And it would really make me smile if it happened when I booked this. The problem is, this isn't listed as a perk by Virgin, and it doesn't seem to happen every time. So even if it does happen as a travel agency, we can't talk about this with you and pitch it as some sort of perk. There's also conflicting information about the drinks at dinner. Virgin is, what I would call, unspecific on what these drinks will be. Some guests have reported that they received selected glasses of wine. Others report cocktails and wine. Still more people have said they received an additional bottle of sparkling wine at dinner on top of the other drinks. There are even some guests that said they received nothing at all, although I'm willing to chalk that up to some mistake by staff rather than the intended experience. Even the special dessert mentioned in the benefits is inconsistent. Most people I've seen discussing this talk about a cake, like I mentioned before, but that doesn't seem to always happen, so there might be some supply dependency issues. It's unclear why Virgin is so vague about what these benefits are in some cases. I can certainly understand the argument that should you choose to have the dinner at Extra Virgin, the drinks are different than if you chose to have it at the Wake. I don't understand why they don't say that, though. Overall, to be totally fair here, I see almost unanimously positive reports about the package, so don't misconstrue these variabilities and unknowns as out-and-out criticisms or warnings. They are not. However, I can't be specific about what exactly you'll get in this package, at least when it comes to these portions of it. The bottle of champagne is easy. The brunch is straightforward. The treat yourself items are included. The dessert and drinks at dinner are hazy? Every time there's a package on a cruise or resort, the first question we get asked is it worth it? There's two ways to break down value. The first is price compared to included features. The second is emotional. We'll start with the first. Let's add up the maximum dollar value of the Splash for Your Bash package. There's the included bottle of Moët and Chandon at $105 on board price. Bottomless brunch at $35 per person for a total value of $70. The dinner party with curated drinks averaging about $11 per drink, 3 drinks per meal per person comes out to $66 total. The dinner party treat yourself average is $50 per person for a total value of $100 and a final total value of $341 against a cost of the package of $250. That's a difference of $91 in your favor. There's obviously some financial benefit to this, but I have made a few assumptions that need to be taken into consideration. I've assumed that the purchasers of the package consume alcohol. If you abstain from drinking, the potential benefit is lower because non-alcoholic drinks are usually cheaper. I've also assumed that when attending the dinner party, the purchasers take advantage of the perks and order the treat yourself options. Yes, I was conservative in my average cost for those items as well, though. And the caveats I mentioned before are all smoothed over in these calculations, but I still can't guarantee them. This is where that second part of the value consideration comes in, the emotional value. Many people would gladly take advantage of this package to the fullest. drinking everything you desire at brunch, ordering the most expensive treat-yourself items you can, and indulging in that champagne. Consider, though, are you the type of person that enjoys those things? To get the most of this package, you sort of need to like champagne. Also, to continue maximizing this benefit, you'll need to order the treat yourself items at dinner, even if those things aren't what you're in the mood for. Again, that's not to say this isn't worth it. I mean, I just did the math to show that it can be. But is it worth it to you, is what needs to be asked. With packages like this, it's all about perceived value. No matter what the math breaks down to, if the benefits of the upgrade sound good to you, then you'll likely enjoy it. And if they don't, well, you might not. This is the exact same assessment process I take with the Splash of Romance package. There's possibly some benefit from a cost and value perspective, but the ultimate determination always comes down to whether the purchaser sees value in what they get. We've sent out my article and video to hundreds of clients when they ask if Splash of Romance is worth it. And even after hearing there's no significant monetary benefit, almost all of them book it anyway because they feel those benefits are valuable. Overall, Virgin claims that for this $250 price tag, you are getting $375 in value, which isn't far off from my own calculations. The reality is that, like Splash of Romance, the value we really see in this package is in the intangible parts. Knowing that you'll have a special dinner on the special day, and that dinner can be as a group. We've booked groups of 8, 10, 12 people for dining on Virgin, and while it is possible, the space needed means you're going to be very early or very late in your meal times, and you're always going to be paying for all the drinks a la carte. The Splash for Your Bash package makes having a dinner like that much easier. You've already wrangled your friends and or family onto a cruise to celebrate with you and show them a great time. Planning a dinner is one more hassle on top of that. The pre-cruise concierge helping make sure you get the dinner and brunch at the right time and making sure that there is the space for everyone, that can't be beat. In our opinion, that peace of mind is where the real value lies. Taking a group cruise and knowing that you'll have a great brunch and dinner together without a huge lift on your end to make it happen. This is about the experience, not the item-by-item pricing. Is the Splash for Your Bash package right for you or your group? Maybe. We haven't used it ourselves, and I want to be clear about that, but we've heard plenty of positive remarks from the people who have booked it, so while I can't give my personal account and experiences, this seems like an offering that you should know about, and we think it provides something worthwhile. As you might have guessed by now, Far Far Away Travels is a travel agency, and if you're looking to book a Virgin cruise, take a trip to a resort, or just get away for a few days, well, we can help you with that. Each year, we book hundreds of vacations for individuals, families, and large groups. We've got years of experience and first-hand knowledge to make sure that you get the best trip possible with support all along the way. Our team of travel professionals can help find and book the best rates and discounts for your trip because it's our job. So don't book on your own. Use our expertise and book with us so we can help get you far, far away.